All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's session, ladies and gentlemen. This is my voice because I am still recovering from... Excuse me, I'm still recovering from being sick. However, my head is no longer stuffy. I no longer feel incredibly weak. And thankfully, I am no longer bedridden. So, yay! I'm well enough to stream and do stuff, which makes me happy. However, I am still, of course, stuffed up in my nose. I still have a cough, so I'm going to try and mute myself as much as I can, so that way you don't have to listen to me cough and sneeze a lot. So I'm not going to strain myself too much. Don't expect me to do any voices today. But we're good. And hopefully everybody else is as well. So yeah, I'm terribly sorry that I missed 2 streams now. But I would like to make up for it. But depending on how I feel after today will determine whether or not I make those up. Because come Sunday, I'm actually going to be off of work. So I'm going to have a lot of free time to just catch up on some stuff. Like, I still need to finish editing the Monster Hunter video. I just did not have the brain capacity to do so. I still need to start editing Satisfactory Episode 5. I need to post a lot more videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and holy shit. This is the one thing I hate about not having an editor. I unfortunately just don't have the money to pay somebody to do it, and I feel bad asking people to do stuff for free. So, I'm trying to avoid it. But it's getting to the point where it's a little overwhelming, especially since I'm starting college in January. So, yay. Okay. But anyway, Matt is going to be a little bit late today, because I'm assuming he got caught in traffic. And from where he's from, yeah, traffic does suck. But he's not going to be incredibly late. He'll be here in like 10, 20 minutes. Let me just clean my glasses real fast. Because I don't need a headache brewing. That is the last thing that I want. Oh my god. No, my bottle doesn't work with my glasses. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, fuck it, we ball.
What?
You don't think this character can?
Oh! I mean, your character is not even. Your character's not made at this time. Your character's not even made out of wood. It's made out of gold. Okay. Okay, you've been chromed before anyone.
Do I want to know what you guys are talking about? Okay. Okay.
We had to improvise, man.
Improvise what? That was a good conversation.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We had to improvise.
That was honestly probably the best one he could have came at to.
Alright, so, welcome everybody. Again, I was telling my chat, I apologize that I sound like a dying dog, but we're here, and you know what people of our generation say when things get tough? Fuck it, we ball.
Suck it up, bitch.
Exactly.
Fuck it and just go on a stroll. I'm gonna go take a walk.
No midnight strolls.
No. Just let him be Alucard and just let him go on a midnight stroll.
No. No midnight strolls are allowed here.
Fuck you.
Alright, so, previously on the region of Luavara, our fantastic group of fuck-ups
Yes.
started their investigation with the alleged bee-napping and helping out Phalar, their new dwarven friend. And come to find out that Glorigrad Cavebeard, his neighbor and rival, has indeed stolen his queen bees out of his apiary. However, didn't use his own hands. With the help of a mysterious ally, Glorograd was given slaves that he therefore used to infiltrate Phalar's apiary to steal his queen bees. Upon some further investigation, the party has found the secret chambers in which the in which the slaves were kept, and very carefully, and without shedding a single drop of blood, saved each of the slaves and captured all of the guards that were assigned to this position. A trading outpost, or a transport outpost, as Silky called it.
There were a lot of concussions, though.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
lot of concussions and a lot of cut off blood supplies.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. We should have named that session session 3. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Nap time.
So, upon this time, each of you have therefore discovered that Silky and Xavian has a connection with this mysterious figure within the slave market, as Silky revealed to everybody that she has indeed been branded as a slave. And Xavian has a connection from it, however, he did not share his story with it. This individual, Sven, as he is called, also has some dealings that are happening down in Actoria and Delagai, which are cities that are, one being right here, and Delagai, which is a lot further down towards here. So, after capturing members of the slave trade and saving the bees for Phalar, the party therefore also infiltrated the giant bee nest using the herbs and such that Phalar provided to you, smoked out the bees, and successfully transferred them into a safe place on Phalar's apiary. And finally, after putting in a good word with Phalar and saying his goodbyes, each of you were therefore offered a token of free mead from Phalar's meadery anywhere within Luavara that sells it. And of course, asking all of you a name, so that way he could put in a good word for you at the Adventurers Guild. And after some debate, a little bit of, actually, didn't take you guys that long after session to do so.
No, I really did it.
Everybody therefore decided to go with a name simple, but a little bit bland.
Simple yet effective. Bland. Fuck
Bland,
you.
simple, but yet very effective and on point to each of the characters and their backstories. The party decided to go with the Nameless as their adventuring group name. And so, we are going to pick up, I would probably say, a day or two after your quest with Phalar ended. The party would have made their way back to Tantar. Excuse me. So that way they could go turn in each of those quests, and therefore also trying to convince the guild master that the contract with the Bear family is acceptable. So if somebody can roll me a diplomacy check for that whole scenario, I would appreciate it.
Who has high diplomacy?
Not me.
Nope.
Wait, you don't?
No.
Oh, Silky does.
NPC come to clutch.
Aristotle has also got decent diplomacy.
KP, what's your diplomacy plus?
I have to look here. Where'd it go? I saw it here.
Mana.
What am I looking for again? Sorry.
Diplomacy.
What it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is your plus?
I'm confused.
What it the leftmost bots under total. What is it for you for diplomacy?
7.
Okay, so it's either Aristella or Silky, because Silky has an 11.
Silky.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, she does know the area too.
Ooh.
Come on, Silky.
So while you didn't technically complete the quest,
For which one?
the
Bears.
the Dire Bears.
But wait, remember that we have. I'm a juror, so it's like, yeah, dude.
Yes, but unfortunately, you're arguing with the Adventurers Guild, and they are very strict with their rules. So while yes, you got rid of the bears, you only completed half the quest, as the other half was to kill the bears. But a technical completion we will accept. Therefore, you guys will be getting an additional 6 silver for doing that.
Okay.
Phalar already paid you for his quest. And that technically wraps up everything for Tantar.
The silver goes into the party loot. Yeah.
I'll add that in there.
I'm already doing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
So-
the party loot's just slowly adding up.
Yeah, I know, right? That party loot's looking kind of fat right now.
So, you guys still technically do have 2 quests that you can complete here in Tantar. Or you can continue on your journey and head south to Tiblar, or follow the path that you all decided to mark out beforehand to Korania.
If I remember correctly, I think we were talking about turning in the quests that we've already done and then moving on.
Yeah, because close encounters and almost first party death again.
Fair enough.
Oh no, but just yeah.
No real reason to stick around.
Alright. So, in that case then, could somebody give me a knowledge geography check to figure out how long it's going to take for you guys to get to Korania from Tantar?
Party.
All right, what's everyone's pluses for it?
-2.
0.
8.
Oh, actually, hold on. I have knowledge. Never mind. It's not -2. Geography?
Yeah.
Yes.
4. +4. I'm actually
6.
trained in that.
0.
I got a 6.
KP, what is your knowledge geography?
KP.
Sorry, what?
What is your knowledge geography, KP?
Knowledge geography is 4.
And Matt has a 5. But Matt is the usual,
Yeah, he's a guide.
She's the guide. Okay,
And
okay.
there
no.
we go.
And there it is.
Okay, no, pushing him aside. No.
Oh, to Karania? Oh, to Karania? Yeah, we can be there in like 4 days.
Are you crazy? 4 days. And with my role, what do I say?
It's gonna be about a week, maybe more.
4 days? It's gonna be almost about a week, possibly even more.
Let's at least maybe prepare for a week. A week and a half to be safe.
You got the cart. You can put as much as you want in it.
All right.
I'm still keeping track of like what donkeys we have now.
There's a list.
Have a list. We're gonna need to make a channel for that one. That way we can keep track of it.
Well, I figured that you guys would be using party loot.
Party loop for that.
Yeah, we could use party loot as like the same thing as like cart loot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we've used up the fresh meat now, though, yeah? Or...
By now, probably, yeah. If not, then it definitely went bad.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm pretty sure we've used that.
I thought we used it on the bears.
Oh yeah, that too.
All right, Cody.
Yes.
Hey,
I made a little spot in party loop for the donkeys.
we could also make a page for the donkey memorial.
Yes.
All right,
I do
so
expect a lot of them to die, so yes.
in terms of traveling gear, how are you guys stocked up on?
I have 20 days worth of rations.
I'm running really low, if I'm not mistaken.
Might wanna
Stock up, yeah.
stock up while you're here.
Okay, gotta get donkey feed too.
Got like 10 days worth of rations.
So we'll be picking up rations and donkey feed.
Correct. You guys could definitely chop down some trees for firewood.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we got the strong boy here.
I was about to say one of us can.
I'm probably gonna be
Right.
like, but the trees. Just kidding.
Why the trees?
All right. So 10 days worth of donkey feed, plus 10 days worth of trail rations. Let's see here. You're going to be looking at $10 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces.
10 gold and 4 silver. Alright, I'll take that from my personal loot. And how much silver?
4.
4. So that's going to make that 7 silver pieces. Okay.
Is there a blacksmith in the town?
There is just like a general shop. Because remember, Tantar is like just a local town for like
Yeah.
all of the farmers.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
what do you need done exactly?
I am going to go and I'm going to see if I can find a couple of javelins.
Couple of javelins, okay.
Yes. Having a little bit of a ranged option would be kind of nice.
Fair enough. All right. Well, each of the javelins are going to run you a gold per, 1 gold per.
Yep. I was looking to get about 3.
All right. Javelins are fairly simple to make, so yeah, they would definitely have a couple of them.
All right. Cool.
My character would definitely ask the group, is there anything particular we need to pick up?
Man.
Hey,
Hello,
Hey,
man.
welcome.
Welcome in.
sorry I'm late.
It's all good.
Oh, you're fine. We're literally just starting.
Yeah.
I was stalling for time and having them prepare for their journey.
And doing some shopping.
Shopping, we love it.
I picked up a couple of javelins, so I have a bit of a ranged option.
You gotta love just throwing big sticks.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's
I
effective.
I would like to purchase some arrows as well. Bolts, to be exact.
But so you need bolts, not arrows.
All right, some bolts.
So
Uh,
we're just,
Standard bolts.
Yeah, standard bolts.
All right,
are
they come packs of 10 for a gold each.
we
Okay.
just prepping for the road between here and our next stop?
In Corania, yes.
Then I'll get 30. And that's 3 gold.
All right.
I'm just looking real quick.
Do we have firewood?
We have a rusty.
I can also.
Yeah.
Firewood's free.
Fair enough. I could also probably get firewood if need be. We have rations. Or I can go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, survival skill wise, this is probably one of our most rounded parties. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Oh, by the way, you failed your check at geography.
What? Aw.
Horrifically.
Aw.
You rolled a nat 1.
You're like, oh yeah, from here to Corania is like 4 days, but it's like 10.
Okay, I want to say something real quick. I'm just opening up my brisk iced tea. And this is the first ever bottle that is filled to the fucking brim.
Hey, it's 4 days when it's just you and you can walk through the night.
And you know, sprinting at full speed on a horse, maybe.
I'll just walk real quick.
Take flight. With these broken wings.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So did we get paid for the bears job per chance?
You
Half paid.
you got half paid.
Okay. That's understandable.
They probably wanted the materials from the bears as well.
Yeah.
Maybe. Most likely.
Sadly, did we lose or gain reputation for not killing the bears?
You didn't. It was a neutral standoff.
Ducky, I love to hear it.
You can thank Silky for that.
Oh, thank you, Silky, for making sure people aren't mad at us for just telling the bears to move.
Her plus 11 to diplomacy at level 1.
Holy shit!
I know, right?
All right.
Guilty with the diplomacy.
Sad that she still only rolled a 14.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else that you guys want to purchase before you head out to Corania?
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
Not that I
So-
think you need.
Okay, so before we also head out, how is everybody looking health-wise?
I'm perfectly fine.
I have. I'm sure we healed since then, but I have like 4 HP.
Well, you guys have slept 2 days and haven't done anything for those 2 days. Just took a couple of days off
Okay.
to
that
regroup.
means-
I
So
gotta pull- I gotta pull the-
spells and such could go ahead and heal you guys up to full.
So 3 character 3 HP plus character level and con.
Just heal up to full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we also have spells for healing.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Exactly.
pulling up the healing rolls again.
I got
So yeah,
that.
yeah. 2 days without healing would have brought me up to full, anyways.
All right. In that case, then, we are on the road again.
On the road again.
All right. And of course, we love to play Who's Feeling Lucky Today.
I haven't rolled in a while. You guys mind if I take one?
Go
We
for
have,
it.
we have got quite a few encounter rolls to go through because this is a long trek.
Yep.
All right, number 1.
Nice.
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 Somehow I feel that's fitting.
Okay, I need to actually find my. I need to go find my encounter sheet because there was something special for that.
No, really? That's hilarious.
You come across a brothel in the middle of the woods.
Okay.
You encounter slavers.
So, as you guys begin your journey out of the town of Tantar, you're just hanging around, chilling in your carts, going about your usual days, when suddenly, off in the distance of the pathway, you guys start to hear the sound of music. And bells and chimes start going off. Who would be looking out front? Would it just be Ragnar?
Yeah, I believe so, because Ragnar is definitely driving.
Okay. So Ragnar, this sound catches your eye a little bit. Or it hits your eardrums and something catches your eye down the road. You suddenly see this big, elegant, like very, very brightly colored wagon that is being pulled by 4 horses. And like around it, you can see like a couple of people in armor, as you could probably assume is like guides and such. But atop of this wagon, you can see a couple of individuals of different races dressed in very, very thin clothing, just laughing, dancing, and apparently having a really good time on top of the wagon. Roll me a I would say either Arcana or local. Okay, so these are not very common coming from Dandelier, but you have heard of, traveling carts such as these, but haven't actually seen one in person. As you're coming across a gypsy wagon.
Oh boy. Oh, and by the way, guys, just to let you know, one more day if my strength is back to its normals. One more day, and I got my full strength back.
I holler into the cart kind of like turning my head around, is like, gypsies abound.
And
Uh,
They're a fun people, okay?
why do I want to say the meme? Count. I want to find the count real quick and tell them that the gypsies are here.
we're all rolling knowledge, local or something.
Local or Arcanas to see if you guys know what gypsies are.
Um,
Oh boy.
It's a 1 or a 1. Man,
For me, it's a 0 or a 0.
No one knows what a gypsy is. I only know of their names. Okay.
So Xavian, Ragnar, and Silky have heard of gypsies, never actually seen any in person before. Alistair, Aristella, and 8, you guys have no idea what these are.
I said
No.
that earlier, and
I'm just curious. Do you guys mind if we make a stop? They might have some goods to sell.
oh, they're like traveling merchants. Sure.
I'm not really
Keep your-
sure, but they definitely are having a good time.
Keep your hands on
Well-
your keep your hands on your wallet, and if they offer you something, don't take it.
Oh,
I would
do
say
you have
politely
experiences with
reject.
these guys?
I've heard things.
Now I'm even more curious.
Well, we don't want to cause any trouble, so mind
Meanwhile-
manners.
8, which is casually bonk him in the head.
Who are you bonking in the head?
You.
Oh. Ow. What was that for?
It's like, why are you getting even more curious about that?
So as you guys are getting closer and closer to the wagon, you do hear a couple of them say, "Yoo-hoo, travelers!"
My neck nearly snaps how quickly I turn around.
They're in front of us, aren't they?
I
Yeah,
was,
but he
I was
was-
looking towards the back of the cart to
Yeah.
let everybody know about the gypsies.
Yeah. As soon as I see him, like, react that way, it's
Good
another.
morrow, madam. Completely ignores it.
Another one like pops up out of the top of the cart, and she's just like leans on the railings and say, "Care to browse our wares, travelers?"
Oh, so they
See,
are.
I told you they have wares.
Mind your manners.
I am royalty. Oh, not royalty. I'm nobility. I think I'll do just fine.
I mean,
Then
we
you go from
can
the back.
stop, but
All my
gonna
brain
be
goes
keeping
is-
my eyes open.
All that happens in my brain is in the back of the car. Alice is just going.
We should probably take turns. Somebody stays with the cart.
We would
After
love
all,
to.
we don't want the donkeys accidentally getting spooked.
I'll stay
We
with
would
the
love
cart.
to view your wares, or at least I would.
Right. So the carts, of course, stop. Facing each other. The guards, they take post up around the forest and such. Who is all going into the wagon?
I am.
I am not. I will stay with her cart.
Yeah. So Silky is gonna pass.
Oh boy, I'm going alone.
That's right. I'm already
Aris-
surrounded by people.
Aristella will go with.
I'm already surrounded by people all the time now. I don't want to be half the. I don't want to voluntarily go and deal with more people.
Okay. So, Ragnar and Aristella hop off of the cart and are greeted by a group of very beautiful gypsies as the door to their wagon opens, and you can see it's like covered in vibrant colored drapes. And as the two of you go through, you guys open up into a much larger room that is way too big to be equivalent to the outside of this wagon. And all over the place, you can see, exotic items from all over Luavara. You can see, like, collectible eggs. You can see fine dishes. You can see, trinkets and knickknacks all over the place. You can even spot a couple of magical items and, scrolls, gems, and all the likes. And all throughout this entire wagon are a bunch of other gypsies that are just, going about their day. They're serving food and drinks. Some of them are dancing and playing music.
I might want a life of a gypsy. And I do say that out loud.
So the two of you are going to be let in by a couple of them, and they're going to ask, so what kind of wares are you looking for exactly?
To be quite honest, I'm not sure what wares you provide. This is the first time I've come across a gypsy cart.
Oh, well, darling, you're in for a treat then. How's about we go ahead and show you around a couple of our finer trinkets, and then we'll go ahead and actually give you a reading.
A reading?
Of course. Some of us are well-known fortune tellers.
Fortune telling. Okay, I am definitely intrigued. Please lead the way.
So a couple of them are going to take Ragnar off to the one side, and a couple are going to approach Aristella, and then they're going to walk up to her and say, "And how about you, dearie? What can we do for you? Interested in buying a reading? We could also do your makeup."
Since I'm here, might as well try a reading.
Okay. So, each of you are going to be taken around. Ragnar, is there anything in particular that you would be, maybe searching for? Because a lot of the trinkets that you're seeing here are, like, very, very expensive. We're talking, like, hundreds and hundreds of gold, even thousands.
The biggest thing he would actually be looking for would be things akin to either fishing or more across the lines of like magical, like, books and whatnot. Specifically something he can learn from.
Okay. Well, besides there being, like, maybe a couple of scrolls and such, make me a perception check.
And subtract 2 from that.
Okay.
I really gotta add that.
Alright, you managed to catch your eye on, like, a couple of decorations that revolve into fishing. It's mostly, like, sculptures of fish from all different types of woods that are lined in gems and, jewelry of all different kinds. But in terms of, like, things that you can learn off of, besides, like, your usual magical scroll every now and then, nothing of interest catches your eye.
That's unfortunate. What about the eggs of these like, are they the eggs you mentioned, are any of them like creature eggs that you can actually like hatch?
Knowledge nature check.
Knowledge nature. This does not have a minus, but I still rolled horribly. Okay.
For all you know, they can all be dragon eggs.
I would then acquire about them. Inquire about them.
Inquire.
Yeah, acquire. Inquire.
Ah, most of our decorated eggs are a delicacy and a collector's item for most of nobility and their lordships.
I will be right back.
We're about to get a Fabergé egg.
However, we do have a little special going around. One of them brings up a little box and opens it up, and there, laid before you, are 16 dark brown eggs. They are not decorated. And they say, if you would like to draw from our little potluck here, you could win prizes, equivalents to small gems, to even farm animals, but the grand prize. Now, the grand prize is what a lot of folks are after.
I'm interested.
The grand prize... Let me go and check real fast.
Is whatever your character has been looking for his story to be complete.
You don't know my character, do you?
I don't know. That's why it's the grand prize. It's the motherfucking One Piece, my dude.
It's the One
It's the One Piece.
Now, the grand prize, of course, is going to be a very, very special magical monster. Or magical creature. To whom will be your most valiant companion.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna take the lotto. What do I
Alright.
need to do for this lotto?
Each egg is going to run you 35 gold.
Huh. Yeah. My heart.
35 gold, you say?
And there are 16 eggs.
Oh god.
Hmm. Okay. I'll tell you what. One at the moment. I'll take one. I'll try my luck. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Alright. So pick a number between 1 and 16.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the number 6.
Alright. 35 gold down the drain, and they hand you an egg. Now care for it and tend it. And make sure it stays nice and warm.
I got a chicken for that.
It'll hatch within the next 6 days.
6 days? That's not long. Okay, that's... I was expecting to wait, like, a lot longer than that. Are all these eggs about to hatch, then?
Well, most of them.
Give me a moment. I go out to the cart. Guys,
Yeah.
guys, I need 4 gold.
Why?
For what? Why do you have an egg?
Just
That's
first
my
off, I place the egg down on one of the velvet seats, and I pick up the chicken and place it on top of it.
Okay, before you do, can I examine the egg to see what type of creature it was from?
Knowledge nature.
Yeah, I'm about to say I want to also get a look see at the egg.
Oh, fuck you!
Nope.
Okay, 8 in Xavian. For you guys, this looks like an overgrown chicken egg.
You know, let me follow you. I'll go back with you.
I kind of just look at the guards who are like following the caravan. So
Yeah, I just look at Peep. It's like, what do you think?
So all right. I'm just gonna look at the guys who are on the outside of the caravan. The guards. I'm like, so are you guys like contracted, or is this like your whole thing? You just follow this one carriage around?
Oh, this is kind of like my whole thing.
Is it a good gig?
Well, considering I'm married to one of them, yeah, I would say
Oh,
so.
that's certainly a very good gig then. Congrats.
All right, so Ragnir and 8 re-enter the cart, and of course the gypsies they smile and they welcome 8 in. You know, they offer her the same things that they offered Aristella. You know, readings, browsing their wares, a full makeover if she so desired.
One question before I contribute any more money into this little endeavor. Does the reading cost anything?
For you folks, no. We hand out free readings all the time.
Okay, I would like to take another shot at your lotto.
Okay. What number would you like this time, sweetheart?
Do you mind if my friend picks out the egg?
Of course not.
I look towards,
Yep.
yeah. I almost said 8.
Yeah. I am 8.
That would be
Oh, you
correct.
are 8. Duh.
That would
Okay.
be correct.
You would have been correct.
I guess I would have been.
But you second guess yourself.
Second guess yourself is like, nah, fuck 8.
Too
Sorry.
many campaigns.
Okay. So, Jacob, as you take a closer look at each of these eggs, it is very difficult to tell any difference between each of them, as all 16 of them look identical.
I am back.
Okay.
Magic.
Yeah, detect magic.
You are blinded for 6 seconds. As not just the eggs, but the box, the rug, and everything you see in your eyesight blinds you.
Okay, so
So you
I'm
don't
just gonna
have
do another knowledge nature and just no.
Yep.
All right, you said how many were left?
There are 15 of them left. You can choose any number between 1 and 16 except number 6.
So what did I miss?
Go
5.
with your namesake.
Wait, go with my namesake.
8.
8. All right, I'll go with 8 then.
So 6 and 8. Okay. Alright, and they hand you the egg and they tell you the same thing. The egg will hatch within the next 6 days.
Do you think the chicken could sit on both eggs at the same
All
time?
right, so what? You asked the wrong person for that. Ask the residential peep.
I mean,
person.
Yeah, I guess.
So whoever's paying the 35 gold for this egg, subtract it.
Yep. Oh, you got it.
You have 35 gold?
I'm 44.
Oh.
Well, you rich.
Do you mind supplementing the 4 gold instead of
Yeah.
pulling it out of the party loop? All right.
Sure. What? I was supposed to say
The
king.
proud parents of an egg.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Sorry, the proud parents of a couple of eggs.
Now watch we get. Oh god, what am I thinking?
I mean, it can't be worse than when I got what was supposed to be a fairy dragon.
Yeah, turns out to be an actual dragon. Cool Drath, Defender of the Small.
He was so adorable.
Until he wasn't.
Alright, so
Until he was kidnapped, then it wasn't cute anymore.
while the whole potluck is going on over here, the little egg lotto, KP, you are brought back into a separate room in this wagon where you are met with a much older lady, still dressed in the silk and full makeup and hair tied and such, surrounded by candles and red carpets, with a table in front of her and a seat of a velvet pillow and a crystal ball that lies within the center of the table. She looks up as she sees you and says, "Welcome, child. Please have a seat."
Thank you, ma'am. Then she'll take a seat.
So, you're here for a fortune reading, yes?
Indeed.
she begins like waving her hands over the crystal ball that slowly starts emanating a mist and fog into the center of it. So tell me, child, what futures do you wish to seek?
I just kind of wish to see where the future might take me.
All right, KP, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Because that's not intimidating.
$63. All right, so the lady, hovers over her crystal ball a little bit. You could hear her like mumbling to herself a little, and she starts to say, "Yes, I do see something quite mysterious, I could say. The ball of ancient times hereby tells me the treasure you are looking for." She like opens her eyes a little bit and like leans into the crystal ball, like one eye closed and like just curiously into the crystal ball, and she says, "The treasure you are looking for is in the fruit."
In the fruit.
And then you can see the crystal ball like swirl a little bit, and then all of the mist disappears.
Yes, hi, Titan Terror.
Well, interesting.
I shall have to keep it in mind.
Well, I hope whatever it is you're seeking for finds its way to you. Enjoy your travels, child.
Thank you, and thank you for your time. And just, carefully get up and move back towards the way she came.
All right, and at this point, you can see Eight and Ragnir, looking at oddly giant chicken eggs. Eight's currently holding one.
So what did you guys find?
Well, we don't know yet.
And now, since I am out of blinding area, I'm gonna use tech magic again.
You're blinded for another 6 seconds.
Would you stop blinding yourself?
Is it just by looking at the egg in general?
No, it's by looking at anything in the wagon. This entire wagon is a pocket dimension.
We'll wait until we leave to use the tech magic on the egg.
Well, we're not leaving just yet because I gotta get my reading next.
Well, of course, darling. Follow me right this way.
Thank you.
8, the master of blinding herself.
Indeed.
Alright, so Ragnar, you're led back into the Scarlet Chamber where the older lady sits at the table, looks up and says, "Well, fine gentleman here. Care for a reading?"
Why, yes. I would be happy to have my reading taken.
Good. Have a seat and stare into the ball of the ancients. She begins waving her hands around. And she asks you the same question as she did to Aristella. What kind of future do you seek?
Will I become a powerful wizard or arcanist?
All right, roll me a D100.
Boop.
12.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So the crystal ball begins to slowly, fill up with smoke again. The old lady starts mumbling again. She says, "Oh, yes, yes. The ball of the ancients hereby calls to you." And it says, "Gaze through the cracked window, and only then will you see clearly."
I'm not a perv.
And thus the smoke swirls and then poof, vanishes.
Gaze into the cracked window. Why does that sound like I'll be spying on someone?
Well, fortunes can be viewed in many different points of view. Sometimes you may need to think outside the box to find your answer.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
Of course, darling. Enjoy your travels.
You as well.
We made a joke about me reading my cards. Let's see what the gypsy tells me.
So 8 wants a reading now too?
Sure, why not?
Alright, same shtick. 8 is led back into the chambers, met by the old lady, and she smiles and says, "Ah, an indulger in chance. I see you have tried our egg lottery."
Indeed.
Well,
Interesting.
have a seat, young lady. And what futures do you seek?
Will I ever find the answer of my accused wrongdoings?
Roll me a D100. $33. Very difficult question, child. As the crystal ball slowly begins to fill with smoke again. However, instead of an answer, the ball of the ancients ushers a warning instead.
What?
It cries, "Beware, young mouse. For the lion is thorned."
For the lion is thorn?
Yes, thorned, like rose thorned. THORNED.
I know, I'm just
And then
trying to think.
mist swirls and then poof, gone.
Beware, young mouse, for the lion is thorned. It's kind of interesting.
As I explained to your other friend, the ball of the ancients, it has to be looked at in many different perspectives. But I sure hope that your wrongdoings are corrected. And may your travels be safe.
I hope your travels are safe as well.
Right, then 8 gets up out of the chambers and then walks on out. Now, for the 3 of you, is there anything else that you guys want to do here in the cart? or in the wagon?
No.
No, Aristella's gonna go back to the wagon.
All right. So you all head on out. You now have 2 eggs that are going to hatch in 6 days. The guards gather up, and then with a crack of the reins, both carts begin making their way back through or back down the trail. As a lot of the gypsies are like, calling out to you, saying goodbye, blowing kisses at everybody. And
What a
that
friendly group.
and that concludes your first day encounter.
Woo!
Alright, and the party loot of 2 eggs, 6 and 8, will hatch in 6 days. That way there's a track of it.
Oh, they're gonna hatch just as we get to the next town. That could pose a problem. We hatch something like a dragon, that is.
All right.
And if that's the case, I'm taming that bitch right away.
So, second day encounter. I'm going to need another D100 from someone.
Alright, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Well, fuck.
Ooh, 28. Let's see here.
How
This
fucked
one
are we
is-
now? How fucked are we now? How
This one
fucked
is
are we
a
now?
major travel malfunction. So one of your wheels break.
Ah,
We can
God
fix
dang
that.
it.
Slowing down your progress
By how long?
by 1 day.
Hey, we could have gotten attacked by dire bears again.
Don't tempt me. If it's a single dire bear again, I will claim one.
Okay, and Jacob, your strength damage should fully be healed now.
Yes, it is.
Yay.
Woo! After a full week. Oh, I'm back up to
Yeah. You got that strength damage 2 sessions ago?
session 1, motherfucker.
All right, day 3.
I'll roll again.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
I
I'm
don't
on a
like it the way
roll.
you say it.
Let's see here. Actually, I think now is a good time to go ahead and pull this encounter out.
Oh.
Up.
Alright, so each of you guys are, going about your usual days on the carts. Move this back a little bit. We go ahead and prepare a secondary cart.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Do one of us gotta get on the road, off the road, and
Okay, so this cart is a little bit smaller, pulled by a couple of horses. I'm just using the donkey tokens because I don't want to look for horses.
my hero, Josh.
All right, it's a little bit smaller than yours. Raggadeer, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception is over this way.
He's so perceptive, guys.
Okay, so Ragnar, you really see this cart until it's a lot closer. But once you do, you notice that this cart, I didn't upload the fucking image. Wait, no,
Dun, dun,
yes,
dun.
yes, I did. There she is. You notice that this cart is being driven by a singular woman in light blue and gold-trimmed clothing, long blonde hair. And as you get closer and closer, she is very pretty.
Oh my.
And you happen to notice that her cart in particular is almost jingling.
Jingling.
Yeah. Not like with like bells and other like instrumental things, but more like of items.
I got another shopping counter.
And you notice that as she gets closer and closer, you feel the air around you start to get really heavy.
She a drug dealer. Them spices are heavy in the air, huh? That's the only thing I can think of.
It's almost like an exerting pressure is pushing down on you. Which is
Does anybody else in the group feel it?
yeah, by the time she is like 100 feet away from you guys suddenly start to feel this change in the atmosphere as well.
I again stick my head in the back of the cart. We have another guest on the road.
Yeah, but does anyone feel that pressure?
Do we have like a fog?
There's-
Is there a fog or a mist in front of us?
Nope, it's a bright sunny day.
Alistair is confused because he's still facing the wrong way. My
Yeah,
man
there's-
actually looking at the back of the cart.
I feel like this woman is very powerful.
Oh, there's a woman. I'm gonna spin around and look at this weird figure.
Yeah, and you can see her very clearly, plain view.
Just something she gives off, and this unworldly pressure.
Well, in that case, let's not deal with her whatsoever and just keep going.
Oh, you're no fun. You know that?
I'm cautious.
Let's make some room on the road. We don't want to offend her if she's already got this much of a presence.
Yeah, see, someone else gets it.
I agree with that, but I mean, like, to avoid entirely, just because, you know.
Just a friendly nod or wave.
Exactly.
You don't get that kind of presence doing nothing.
She has a point.
Maybe she's warning us.
Well, either way, just
That's one hell of a warning.
let her
then.
be on her way and we'll be on ours. We're already a day behind.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So you guys are moving the cart aside?
Yes, off to the side, so to let her pass.
All
And
right.
give a friendly nod.
She is actually going to stop her cart when she is, eye to eye with you, and she's going to give you all a smile and a wave, and she says, "Good afternoon, travelers. By any chance, are you aware of what's on the road ahead?"
I say the town we're going to.
Or where we're coming from.
Where you're coming from.
Oh, she's asking what town is behind us, not ahead of us.
Like, how's the conditions of the roads ahead? Like, are there any bandits, or...
We haven't came across anything.
It's been clear the whole ride over.
I mean, there was a hole that you may want to watch out for.
Yes, it did take out one of our tires, but
Feels.
Very well.
tires. Yeah, he is.
By any chance, are you all adventuring party?
A newly formed adventuring party.
Oh, so you're just starting out.
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case then, might I introduce myself? And she like puts the reins down and she like hops down and holds her hand up to Ragnar.
Ragnar bends down as low as he can to prevent her from reaching up so high. He's like laying on the cart to reach down. Ragnar Goldbottom, Jr. It's a pleasure.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Goldbottom. My name is Isabella. You can call me the Collector.
Get the notes out, boys.
Oh, why
boy.
don't I like this?
May I ask?
Morning,
what
Belle.
is-
Pay your taxes.
Well,
May I ask what it is that you collect?
Fucking IRS.
And she turns over to her cart and she snaps her fingers, and the doors on the side of the cart just shoot open, just like slowly open, as you know, thousands of items start just pouring out of this cart.
Oh.
And she gives you a smile and she says, "I'm a collector of magical wares.
I can see that. Wow.
Could I perhaps interest in any of you in some?"
I mean, I'm not sure we could afford any of your magical wares. We are just starting off.
That's understandable. There are some folk who do have much more than they seem to have. But perhaps at another time then. You're going to see her like wave her hands for a second as all of the items that are still pouring out of this cart, by the way, suddenly stop and then start to reverse back into the cart.
I'm gonna lean over to Alisar and be like, "Let's not get on her bad side."
I'm just gonna lean over to KP's character. It's like, I'm glad he didn't attempt to use detect magic again.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have hurt your eyes permanently.
Yeah.
Hey, special ability, power blindness.
Power blindness.
Self-imposed blindness.
Yes. This person looks very suspicious. Let me just use detect magic. You're permanently blinded now. Huh? Yep. Have fun.
May I ask where we could meet you again if we were in search of such items?
Well, I do travel around a lot. Constantly on the road. I don't usually have a center place of sales, per se.
That is unfortunate.
But you are heading down to Corania, correct?
Yes.
I do believe that I have a bit of business that I have to take care of in Dandelier. So perhaps if you are on your way to Dandelier, we can meet up there.
Are we going past Dandelier?
Maybe we have world map real quick.
Of course.
Because I know I'm from Dandelier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys are currently right here.
Josh,
Yeah.
we don't have world map.
Nope.
No, we do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I guess my my side lagged out then. One moment here while I refresh Roll20. Hey, look, world map. Okay. Does she live in Dandelier?
No, she'll be staying in Dandelier for an undisclosed amount of time to do some work.
For business.
So Alistair's just gonna pipe up from the back of the cart. We're not really heading that way right now. I mean, we might pass through it at some point, but I believe right now we're heading west.
Out of curiosity, will your business in Dandelier keep you there long?
Depends on how the dwarves want to negotiate this time. You're gonna notice her like quip up a little bit as she looks she looks like at the cart itself where everybody's like sitting.
Mm-hmm. I might be able to put in a good word with my family recently became nobles within Dandelier. They might be able to assist you in your, well,
Negotiations.
negotiations.
Oh, no worries about negotiations. I mostly dabble with the forges.
Ah, yes. My family unfortunately, is not associated with the forges.
Most unfortunate. But yes, most of my businesses over there deal with Fovum. I'm not sure if you're aware of who that is.
What do I roll?
Knowledge history.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Finally.
The name does ring a bell, as Fovum is the fourth generation of the family of the Starstruck. So Fovum Starstruck is this guy's name. The Starstruck dwarves are a family of very, very famous dwarves who are blacksmiths.
The Starstruck.
Indeed.
That is quite a powerful family. Well, I don't mean to keep you. I hope to meet you again on these fair-weathered roads.
And may your travels be safe as well. And then she'll hop into her cart, and everybody will make their way down the line.
Once we're a good distance away, that woman was terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. Let's never deal with her.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say never deal with her again. She's very well connected.
Try not to dabble with her too much.
All right, I can live with that.
Try not to piss her off.
I can definitely live with that.
That's a given.
Yeah.
She didn't seem like she was of any threat.
I don't think she's a threat, but you know,
It's
You get on the wrong side of person powerful, and you never know what they may do,
Right.
whether it's intentional or unintentional.
Well, now I feel like yesterday's garbage. Jeez, you guys didn't act like this when you met me.
you don't have a domineering presence that makes it feel like lungs are about to collapse inward.
Yeah, she gave off a heavy aura.
That's one way of putting it.
It did feel like she was sitting on my chest. So, I mean, yeah.
It was about to start triggering the fight or flight response.
All right. Well,
Moving
Let's
onwards.
continue on the way.
Day 4. Who's gonna roll?
I got you.
Oh boy.
Why do you say that every time?
Because it's you.
It's you.
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Roll.
32.
What happened?
Man, even when KP's trying to start be like, do you really want them to answer?
Yes. I have my moments.
If we die, it's your fault.
Don't make me build Shiv again.
Right. Okay, this one is actually going to be taking place during the night.
Oh boy.
So, I am going to need to ask, is the usual night watch...
Hello, hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, the usual night watch. I need perception checks from the both of you.
Yeah, sure. 1 second. My sheet semi'd reset for some odd reason, so I'm redoing my skills right now.
Uh-oh.
There's fuckery afoot.
Or it's in a-
Alright,
me-
so, Xavier.
It makes sense. I can't see in the dark.
Xavier, I am actually going to DM this to you,
Oh boy.
because this is going to be your decision of whether or not, you do anything with this information.
Oh god, I'm terrible at like a lot of things.
It's okay, so am I.
I rolled a 3. I thought I sworn I had a bonus for something though that I have to manually enter, but I can't remember what it was. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
The silence is palpable.
Mm-hmm. That it is. Huh. It should be entertaining for whatever it is. Alright, well, I think I...
So whatever you do with that information is completely up to you.
Lick it, stick it, don't forget to prick it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'm actually whenever this happens, I'm actually gonna wake Alistar up.
I'm an interesting choice.
Alright, so Alistar, you are woken up in the middle of the night.
I'm like laying in a hammock, huh? Immediately, like, eyes shoot open, and looks
Hey.
at Xavier and just like nod at him like there's something wrong, isn't there?
Can I ask you, what do you know about a creature that looks almost feline with a bladed tail and exaggerated claws?
Oh my gosh, I want it!
It sounds horrifying and dangerous, and if it's near, we should fight. Knowledge nature, by the way, Josh.
Go for it.
Okay, god damn it!
Besides like lions, tigers, and other, large cats like that, but you know for a fact that they're not native to this area. That's way further southern towards the equator.
So whatever you've just described, and like this is all in like a whisper and a low voice.
Yeah, but I'm taking him over to where I saw it.
Oh, okay. I can't see. I can like turn on my lantern, but I don't think we want to do that.
It's okay. I'll hold your hand.
I can walk through the woods. It's just you're trying to show me something. I can't see it.
Better yet, what was it feeding on?
As you guys get closer to the area that you spotted it, Rusty, you happen to find a carcass of what appears to be a young wild pig.
That I can smell right now.
Oh yeah.
Fresh. So I'd be like, just like sniffing. Well, that's fresh. Probably no longer than a couple hours. I'm going to light my lantern to the lowest, like with the amount, like the lowest amount of light I can produce from it, and because I can do that, because the waterproof lantern just allows, like, it's a lantern. I can adjust the flame to be super fucking low.
Yeah.
So I'm just so I can like look at tracks.
It be survival.
Man, that's so much better than the knowledge nature check. Apparently it is. Hey.
Okay, so, Matt, you can definitely see, like, this pig was killed very quickly. It was definitely stabbed in the chest, and then it also had its throat slit.
This is brutal.
It is very barbaric. Most of its insides are gone, and like even like eaten directly off of the bone. Bones are like picked clean, white, no blood, nothing.
Whoever the fuck ate this was hungry.
But you do happen to see, like, next to it, is what appears to be tracks that do look feline, almost like a tiger, a lion.
Which way are they heading?
They head much further deeper into the woods, like towards the lake. And you see, you look around a little bit further, you also notice that there are scrape marks on some of the trees and like claw marks.
Are we
on rocks
how far
and
are we
such.
from camp right now?
Maybe I'd say 30, 40 feet.
I'm gonna walk back to our campsite and just run my hand along the bark of the wood.
So these claw marks, you run your hands across them. You are human, yes?
Yep.
They actually match to the same width as your fingers.
And they're like on the trees right by our campsite.
Not right by the campsite, like closer to where the pig is. They don't go any closer.
All right, bladed tail. Ate the flesh straight from a wild boar. Paw prints. All right. We're not dealing with a conventional beast. We could be dealing with a werebeast. I'm not too well versed in magical beasts, but
maybe we should ask Silky. She seems pretty smart.
That's true.
I like how we just completely ignore asking the druid.
In our defense, the only things we've used the druid for so far are to talk to bees and bears.
I find it a little racist that I mentioned feline and you immediately go to Silky.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Holy shit.
I think both me and Rusty are on the same point of she lives nearby.
She lives nearby, and on top of that, she has proven time and time again that she's pretty fucking smart.
She proves time and time again she's probably the smartest one in the party.
Well, on her free time, she's doing nothing but reading her books. So
Exactly. So it's like
She is the smartest one in the party.
So do you wait until the next day, or do you wake them up?
frankly, I do not feel safe with this thing prowling around.
No,
nearby.
neither do I. I was gonna stay with GTFO right fucking now.
So I think we'll wake everyone up.
In my expert opinion, we leave.
Oh, get up!
What's going on?
We seem to have came across something.
What you guys come across?
Something we don't.
Yeah, I describe it to everyone. It's like a large feline creature with massive claws and a bladed tail.
I don't know what it is, and I don't intend to find out.
God.
Oh man.
So, how many 13s in a row?
I don't know, man.
Yep.
So Josh, you were saying?
Monsters, claws, and a bladed tail?
Yep. Killed a pig by stabbing it in their chest and slitting its throat, and then completely devoured it. Its organs are all gone. It licked the bones clean.
It's leaving claw marks on trees the size of my hand.
What? I mean, it could probably be some kind of a lycanthrope, but that wouldn't make any sense.
See, I was right. Werebeast. I mean, I'm with you that lycanthrope don't make sense, but also at the same time, I got no other ideas.
Why don't you show us one of the markings?
Yep. I take them over to the dead pig and the marks.
So we're gonna casually just start clearing up camp.
Chances are, since it just fed, it should be fine. Considering it didn't come into camp.
You guys see Silky, like, examining each of these marks very, very carefully. You see a very curious look on her face.
What you got?
Have you seen anything like it before, Silky?
Not as barbaric as this.
But you've seen something similar?
Long, long time ago.
How old are you? Like, what are we talking
It's
about?
rude to ask a lady her age.
I mean,
Context is important in this situation.
long time ago for a human and a dwarf are very different.
That is a very true statement.
I was only a little girl. Like, maybe 5 years old.
That still doesn't really help.
In human years, I mean.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. What are you, 19 now?
22.
Okay, yeah. Still a wee babe. Gotcha.
But no, if this monster is still out here, I think Alistair's right. We should probably go.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if it just ate or what. We could be in its territory, meaning it immediately gets aggressive.
Not that,
Agreed.
but how much do they eat?
Yeah, we
There are
don't know
just too
that.
many unknowns.
For all we know,
So-
we could be its dessert.
It went after a boar, but it didn't go after any of the donkeys. That's what I'm confused about.
Maybe it wanted pork. I don't know, and I don't care. Let's get out of here.
Maybe they found a boar first before it found us. And I would like
Josh,
to have it not find us.
what time of day is it?
It's barely dusk.
Oh, it's actually still pretty early in the evening then.
Or dawn, sorry. The other way.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like
So
the
I'm
sun is barely coming over the mountains.
We should just pack up. We'll leave now, and we'll make camp early tomorrow. I guess today.
Okay.
God. I rather.
Fair enough. Those of us that are in the wagon can take turns resting and keeping an eye out as we make our way.
We live more of a we have a stronger chance of living to the next dawn, leaving now than waiting here for maybe 3, 4, 5 more hours for a full evening.
It would make up for some of our lost time.
True.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fine.
Encounter roll.
Woo!
I got it.
Okay, go.
Let's
Do
say KP or Jacob or someone do it.
I was about to say.
I'd have
already-
boy.
Rusty, no!
Yes.
Oh,
No!
oh, and Rusty, you wanted to talk shit about me?
We're gonna run into it.
Yeah, you wanted to talk shit about me.
I really hope we run into it. Yeah.
Well, we're all gonna die.
Oh boy.
So,
That's not reassuring.
I hate.
I
that
heard
word.
"oh boy," and I love it.
I hear your oh boy, and I respond with a gadzooks.
Ah.
These are the longest 10 days of my existence.
Give me just a second here, because I was not prepared for you guys to meet this person so quickly.
Oh boy.
It's a person?
Apparently.
God, we're running into all sorts of wacky people on this road. If we're ever going anywhere in this region again, I'm never coming on this road again.
We'll take the direct path through the forest.
I will take the longer route if need be.
Okay, this image is going to have to do for the time being until I can get a proper one. But we're going to use this one in the meantime. Alrighty. I'll plop everybody right down here.
Our favorite spot, the camp.
Although technically we're on the road this time.
This is just our generic camp layout, okay? We're good.
We don't know what time of day this encounter happens, Cody.
It's like whenever you go to camp in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I always just assume that, you know, the camp is like just off the side of the road a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's where it's not disturbing travelers, but also somewhat
Not
hidden.
drawing, not drawing any unwanted attention.
Right. Cody, where would you have like the donkeys? Like close to the cart?
Yeah, they wouldn't be far from the cart.
Okay. Like here's good.
Yeah. They would be tied to the trees so that not to run off.
They can die.
Probably.
Alrighty. So this is another encounter that's happening at night. And yes, you're going to be running into that thing. So, night guards. Do you guys like odds or even?
Let's go evens.
I guess evens, yeah.
Alright, since Rusty said evens, Alistair, this is happening on your shift.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, are you taking the early evening shift or the morning shift?
I will always take the earlier one because that has more light.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm very good at dusk to like dusk to midnight, but like midnight to dawn, useless.
Right, so let me go and find some better music here. Alright, so Alistair, as the sun is slowly starting to go down underneath the mountains, as twilight is at its full swing now, I need you to make me a perception roll.
I have rolled 5s and 6s all effing night.
Oh, and unfortunately for you, this thing's stealth is actually very, very good.
I'm gonna fuck you, Sage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sage as well.
Alright, so Alistair, throughout the course of the night, you know, you're hearing a couple of, you know, different noises throughout the forest, some squirrels. I also forgot to mention, as per like the Gregorian calendar, it is like late April, early May. Just to give you an idea. I would probably say it's like May 5th.
Oh, that's good.
Just to make things a little bit easier on me. Okay. You do happen to hear, you know, the donkeys are making noises all throughout the night.
None of them are the help or being fucking murdered noises, right?
No,
Okay.
just, you know, donkey noises.
Well, I have no reason to suspect anything's wrong then. I'll probably at some point just walk the campsite.
Alright, do you start more towards the donkeys, or do you go like to the north? Where do you start your patrol?
I'm gonna start in initial camp, make sure all these motherfuckers are still breathing, and then the donkeys.
Alright, make me another perception roll.
I want to die.
I mean, be careful what you wish for.
Me, Matt. I want death.
Matt, you got so unlucky there. It beat you by 1 point.
I hate my life so much right now, Josh.
All right,
Yes, I'm
so, checking on Silky. She's okay. She's wrapped up in her sleeping bag, open book, just face down next to her. Xavian, he's just lying back, eyes closed, hands folded, peeps on his chest.
I will say, this is the only time of the day where Alistair's mask is fully down, so you can see his full face if you were looking.
Yep, Ragnar, he's, of course, coddled up in his very elegant sleeping bag. A big fluffy pillow that encompasses, like, most of his head.
My brain just being like, what kind of fucking furs are those?
Then there's Eight, who's just mostly, like, sleeping in her sleeping bag, of course. Nothing all too special going on. Then you check on Aristella. She's, of course, in her sleeping bag as well. And
The
then
donkeys.
you get startled as her little crow just like looks at you and goes, "Ah!"
Ha!
Shush.
Not pro.
Oh, it's a raven, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Ravens make the same noises. It's fine. Ah!
But ravens are more intelligent.
Caw,
they are.
motherfucker, caw.
Go!
Yeah, you're right. Crows are gremlins.
They are.
Ooh, shiny!
Exactly.
Hey, ravens
Exactly.
like shiny things too.
Yeah, but crows
But
are more
they're
prominent
willing
about
to
it.
exchange.
Crows are not. All right,
Crows are like, fuck you, that's mine.
Crows will
Alistair.
also remember everything and come kill you if you try to.
Alistair, make me another perception roll. There you go.
Probably still didn't beat it.
Nope, you did.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Actually, you see it happen, as a matter of fact.
I have my
Um,
bow already like in my hand just because I'm always ready for shit.
All right,
Okay,
so
what happened?
you notice that down by the rest of the donkeys, you notice that two of them are missing.
Fuck.
And then all of a sudden, like as you like notice that, wait, two of the donkeys are missing. And then all of a sudden, out from behind the tree, an appendage shoots out and immediately just impales another one of the donkeys in the neck. You can see it wrap up through its body and out its back as it pulls it towards behind the tree. The other donkey is like trying to move away, but the ties are just holding it back.
Can I try and shoot at the tie and free it?
It's gonna be a skill shot. Go for it. That will definitely hit.
And then I'm going to immediately like go into like the back of 8's tent and just kick him.
So 8, you are suddenly awakened by a solid swift kick to the head.
I pulls his face with like a finger over his mouth. Wake everyone else. Whatever the fuck we found the other night has killed 3 of the donkeys.
She would just go and wake everyone else up.
I'm gonna try and coax the donkey over to me.
And a animal.
Need to try.
The donkey like makes its way towards camp as 8 starts going around to each of the tents and wakes everybody and starts waking everybody up.
So all 3 of these guys are dead.
Yes.
Okay. My bow is still drawn and trained on where I saw it.
All right. You rolled an 18 perception on your last one. All right, so you happen to catch a glimpse of the glint of light against the now bloody appendage that is just swaying back and forth that's coming out from behind the tree. Then you can hear the sounds of flesh being torn and gobbled up as splashes of blood start, protruding out from behind the tree.
That is disgusting. I'm keeping my eye on this thing. I'm not letting it out of my sight.
You're just letting it eat?
There's no... The donkey's dead.
That's fair.
So which one died?
We'll go over that later.
And no offense, this thing has a giant-ass blade on his tail. I ain't about to start this thing manu Ivano, but, well, everyone's being woken up.
Alright, so Silky is the last to be woken up as everybody starts coming out.
Alistair's pulled up his mask at this point. And just...
It's like, what's going on? This is 2 nights in a row.
I take it we've had something follow us.
One of your donkeys is just there.
Hi, bud. This one is bend over. Okay.
Bend over still. He's a champ. I'm just gonna look up at Aristella, and just like look at her face and just try. I can't even mouth words. I keep my mouth covered. Just kind of like look at her, look at the tree, look at her, look at the bladed thing.
What's going on?
Oh boy. I think it is close by camp here, guys. You might want to ready any weapons, because I don't know if it's gonna still be hungry.
I also got a bow on it. Listen.
Like, do you speak to warn her?
About the kitty cat?
Yeah.
I mean, 8 knows. I'm sitting there with a bow drawn, and I have a very my eyes express
Terror.
fear.
He's doing hand gestures.
I can't. I'm holding the bow.
Well, everybody waking up. Eventually, their voices are gonna cause this thing to. Alistair's suddenly going to see like the swaying tail stiffen, disappear behind the tree, and then suddenly you're going to hear the sounds of crunching bark, and the leaves of the tree start shuffling.
Fuck.
Did only Alistair hear it?
Well, you're definitely going to hear the other leaves of the tree shuffle as you notice that there is a figure that jumps from this tree over to this one.
Is it moving close? Yeah, it is moving closer.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be like, whatever killed the fucking boar is now here.
I grab your bow out of your hands.
God. Okay.
Activate gravity bow and then pass it back to you.
What does this do?
Hold on, I just gotta make sure.
A medium longbow normally deal 1d8. I now would do 2d6.
Yep.
No.
Okay, never mind. I have to use it, so I just do it to my crossbow.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fine.
Damn it.
Ready your weapons, because I hate that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ragnar. 3 of your donkeys are dead.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah. As
Okay.
this all happens, I actually move
You want to hit the
closer
light switch for me, please?
to be towards the front of where we saw the thing.
All right, go
Thank
ahead
you.
and move to where you need to be.
I will probably be right here.
I'm keeping it trained on wherever I last heard it, so there we go. over here now.
All right, now that everybody is awake and aware, go ahead and make me perception rolls.
Including me, or
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
is this my curse now with Jacob's 13s and my 11s?
No, my curse is still bad.
It's okay. Everybody else can see where it is.
Oh wow, that's with the -2.
god damn!
No.
Silky.
Silky pulling out all the stops.
I hate
I mean, we're all on high alert now, so
I'm
Well, I had a
so-
kick to the head. You guys got a gentle, like,
What?
push.
That is with the -2. Okay, wow. I got a modified 20.
I hate this so much.
Okay.
I'm reloading roll 20.
It is at this point I am going to request initiatives.
I've made good call.
7-7.
All right, so this creature is actually going to be going first with a 24.
oh boy.
Holy crap.
That's that high dexterity.
Your high dexterity.
All right, so leaping from this tree to this tree and then pouncing down on top of Xavier. This is not a accurate representation of this character, because as she jumps down from the trees, you notice that this person in particular, has clothes that are very, very tattered, worn and dirty from the wear and tear of the earth. Sprouting claws from her hands and a tail that is linked to a blade and razor sharp teeth. Just gonna go ahead and upload this temporary image.
Meow. Meow.
As therefore, she is going to do a tail attack at Xavier,
I was not prepared to
Fight a woman.
which is
No,
going to
fight.
hit.
fight something that we maybe not want to. I mean, fuck it, we're killing it.
Xavier, 5 points of damage.
Ow.
All right. Silky.
What was it?
Oh wait, no, Alistair, you
Yeah,
have to go
that's that-
first. My bad.
That's it. I
Sorry.
was like, huh? 5-foot step back, and then another little juxtaposition here, and then so that in total is there we go. And then another lovely 5 feet back. There we go. And longbow to the shoulder with the
Okay. So a 20 is going to scrape.
well, that's just ducky.
Oh god, a 20 scrapes.
Okay. Alistair, make me a perception roll.
reloading roll 20 was a great idea.
That's a very good idea.
Alistair, you notice that Silky is stunned.
All right. I'm just gonna
Almost in both fear and in shock.
Hey, kid, snap out of it. If you know something, tell us now, so we could choose whether or not we're killing this thing.
Xavier.
Oh, so Silky's that's her turn?
Yeah.
Stunned? Oh man, my words of encouragement did nothing.
Give me this 1 second.
What if no?
I am going to attempt to grapple.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Yeah, that is a no, unfortunately. All right, Aristella.
We are going to try itching.
Natural 1. All right, so the target is now
Uncontrollably itchy.
-1 on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Okay. 8, you're up.
Team 5-foot step in. And I am going to bonk.
Again, scrape damage.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Oh, non-lethal? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I said non-lethal.
No.
Or did I cut out there?
More than likely cut out.
All right, Ragnar, you're up.
Alrighty then. Let's see. I want to. Did you successfully grapple?
He did
No.
not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off by shooting my crossbow.
Which is going to miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright.
Like I said, high dexterity characters. Gotta love it. Alright, using an acrobatics, she's going to jump, flip over Xavian, and land right in between all 4 of you.
Oh boy.
And then she's going to make it 1 attack on each of you.
Oh.
Great cleave.
Nope.
Fucking it. Orwin?
Claw attack at Xavian at 8. Tail attack at Ragnar. And she's going to go bite at Aristella. I'm going to miss Aristella because I rolled a 2 on the frickin' die.
Yay! I don't
Hits.
die yet.
Hits, and hits.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Xavian, same thing. 5 points of damage.
Ow.
8. You are going to be taking 7 points of damage.
Ow.
And Ragnar, that tail is a little bit more deadly than her claws.
I figured it was.
Luckily for you, I rolled low, so 5 points of damage.
Okay. Ow.
Alright, Alistair.
Hey, oh, all right. I'm gonna pull the non-lethal arrows out of the quiver and just do the concussion arrows.
Alright, just be warned, you are shooting into combat.
It's fine. I have precise shot.
Awesome.
You think I made a bow character? I didn't pick up the two most essential. I got point blank mastery, precise shot. Those are the first feats I grabbed.
Alright, so a 24 is going to hit her for 4 points of non-lethal damage.
Damage is damage, especially in this case. I'm gonna look at Silky again. Can I like take like a little shuffle towards her and like try and shake her a bit?
She's gonna like shake her head and she's gonna look over and grab Alistair. And she says, "We can't kill her, please. Do not kill her."
By the look of things, we're just trying to give her a headache. But I will. Hey, don't kill her. Hit her with heavy sticks.
I'm gonna hit you with a heavy stick. What do you think I'm doing?
We need some more assistance here.
Listen,
Otherwise, we're gonna get scratched and cut to pieces here before we can knock her out.
Hey, I shot an arrow. What else do you want me to do?
Okay, 25. Rusty, heal 5 points.
Yay! In this episode of Luavara, Zalian becomes a scratching post.
Alright,
Where's the
then
catnip?
you're going to hear Silky call out a name, Echo. She calls out, "Echo, please, you have to calm down. We don't want to hurt you." Xavian, your turn.
I'm gonna ask Silky, can I knock her out?
Either that or restrain her.
Non-lethal. Bonk.
Ooh, 17 is not going to hit.
Damn.
Aristella.
There's no way for me to. I'm not sure if I could use this on her.
What are you trying to use?
Days.
She is itching.
You can try.
Well, it's just the way it's worded is confusing.
How so?
It says 1 humanoid of 4 hit die or less.
She's definitely 4 hit die or less.
Okay.
I hope.
I'd be real annoyed.
Unfortunately, she is going to pass that will save. 18 on the die. Alright, 8, your turn.
Yeah, I am going to attempt a grapple. Nope.
No, unfortunately not.
God damn it.
Ragnar.
Okay, well,
Everyone is a hug.
This woman's in front of me now, so I'm going to spend 1 arcane point to, I think, yeah, it's 10 feet, so, whoop! Oh, wait, no. That's right, I have to attack first. Because I'm going to smack her. Whop. Nope.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Whoop, 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 whoop. 5, 10, 15, 20. That should be far enough.
Right, you're just performing a hit and run.
Don't out me.
Not gonna. So, taking a 5-foot step this way. So, claw attack at Aristella and 8. A tail attack at Xavian, and then she's going to swing around and bite Silky. That is a hit, a miss, an absolute miss. So the only one who's getting hit is going to be Aristella, who's getting hit for 5 points of damage. Then as she turns around to go and bite at Silky. You see the two of them lock eye to eye. And then you visibly see her like jut backwards, and you can hear her go, "Huh?" Alistair, you're up.
All right. And another big old, just blunt tip arrow.
Ooh, 23 is definitely going to hit for 11 bludgeoning. Non-lethal.
Yeah, I'm just lazy and didn't change the damage type.
It's fine.
Arrow's arrow. It just changes what the arrow is. I can't wait to get Tula Quiver my way through this campaign. Big old concussion.
Let's see. Silky is going to attempt handle animal. You're gonna see Silky like hold out her hands, and she's gonna try and soothe this person. She's gonna say, Echo, calm, no harm, please. Xavier.
Seeing Silky go into this, I'm actually just going to ready an action for if she goes hostile and starts attacking, I'm swinging. It will be non-lethal though.
Aristella?
You hold off. Let's see if we can get her to calm down a bit.
Yeah, that's why I said just ready an action.
I know.
8.
What at you?
Hold an action. Non-lethal.
Ragnar?
Hold on.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
While she's distracted, I can't really get a good angle. Sure I can. I'm gonna move in, spend another point.
Don't tell me you're about to put her on a
I'm
wall.
underneath him.
Xavier?
Yep, I'm underneath Xavian.
That's not creepy.
At least Xavier doesn't wear a kilt.
17. You gotta put that.
Ooh. Color spray, 19 on the die.
Damn.
That sucks. All right, so this creature is going to look at Silky and like look at her gestures. She's gonna spin around to each of you, just look at every one of you, and you hear her speak like broken English, broken common, and she's like hisses, "Safe." And you're gonna see her, like, she's disengaging. She's
right.
gonna run. She's gonna run back towards this tree.
Oh no, you don't. We're catching you.
No, no.
Give me perception rolls.
Trying to make sure she don't eat any more donkeys.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Can't see for shit.
God damn, what's up with Xavier's perception tonight?
It popping.
Who are we missing?
Cody.
Cody.
It's fine. He's
Step
on
away.
Neve. He's on Neve Xavier. He won't see shit.
Well, just for the hell of it. Perception. Alright, so yeah, he doesn't see anything. 8 and Xavier, however, you guys do happen to see or hear, like, as she she disengages from the fight, you see her like partially climb up this tree, and you hear her like whisper to herself, "Safe, sis, safe." And then she full disengages from the fight.
Alistair, not just being grumpy old man, yelling at her to get back here.
Sir,
And
stop yelling at her. You're just gonna scare her more.
combat's over.
she ate the donkeys. What else do you want me to be? Happy?
Yeah, well, it could have been worse. Obviously, she knows Silky, and Silky knows her. So maybe
Silky?
there's something more to the story.
You're gonna see Silky like very. She like runs after this person for a little bit and stops at the tree that she kicked off of.
Well, perhaps it's not best to say that right now.
Can't even track her. She's using treetops. Well, no, I can't.
She doesn't want to be caught. She doesn't want to be caught.
Alright. Well, two things. One, Ragnar, you got 3 donkeys. 2, Silky, if you feel so inclined to inform us whomst that was, we feel graciously obliged. And Alistair's just gonna go over and start relighting the campfire.
You're gonna see Silky's face like drop in disappointment. I'm really sorry about her. She was never this feral, but then again, it's been a very long time since I've seen her.
Who exactly was this?
Technically, my sister.
Your sister?
Well, one of them.
Are you saying there's more that we have to keep an eye out for?
No, not as bad as Echo.
Oh, so she's the problem child.
I'm just gonna look at Aristella, and you're yelling at me for having tact.
Hey, she just killed 3 of my donkeys. I don't
All
want
right.
to hear it.
That's fair.
Well, you gotta figure she's been on her own for who knows how long. She's in the mentality of a wild animal. What does a wild predator do? They go after prey animals.
Especially with her changes.
Here, let's sit down by the campfire here and
Anybody want tea?
talk.
I'll throw some tea on.
Sure.
I'll take some.
Calm
Yes.
all our nerves.
Let's sit and you can tell the story at your pace here, Silky. Just so we know what we're getting into. Because I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of her.
Also, does anybody have any goddamn healing? I got like a bad gash across my stomach.
It's
I got you.
it's been a while since I got my ass kicked that quickly.
I got you. I'll use a spell slot.
Yeah, it's been like what, 2 weeks?
Hey, it took them a lot longer to get me.
Hey, there you go.
Like,
Heal 8. Heal 8, motherfucker.
Oh, you fully healed me. Ah, thank you.
Welcome. Now I need to sleep this off.
KP, you can heal 4, and Jacob heal 6.
Heal 6. Thank you.
Woo.
That is all of Silky's spells.
That's good.
So as everybody gathers around the fire and, Ragnar makes some tea, Silky sort of goes into detail that, yes, she does have sisters. To be exact, she has 5.
Oh, God.
And they are different. Similar to her. How she has a lot of human attributes, but also mixed with feline. But Echo, as she proclaimed, was the most dangerous out of all of them.
So, do we want to try and catch her and make her send her to the farm? Well, that sounds sinister, but you know what I meant.
I unfortunately don't think there's going to be a way to reason with Echo.
She seemed to have some sense.
Not even if I get a net.
She's terrified right now.
She's just trying to survive. Oh gods, how long was she alone? At least 10, 15 years.
Ooh, that's ouch.
Being
It's
a
a long
child
time.
in the world explains her feralness.
I haven't seen Echo or any of my sisters since way before Sven.
What
Well,
happened?
She just shakes her head a little bit as she tucks her knees in a little bit closer.
I see. I'm sorry for bringing that up.
We won't pry any further. But understand that you will be compensating me for 3 donkeys, considering it was your sister that did it.
Ragnar,
No, he's
not
right.
the time.
No,
Xavier.
he's.
But there's also
he's
a
right.
time and place for things. And right now, when everybody's nerves are frazzled, is not the time.
Xavier, can you please put the palm of your hand on the backside of Ragnar's head?
Yep. I slap him.
Ooh, how hard.
Into the fire. I like to think we're all talking around the fire and they dunk each
I
other.
mean,
I
I, mean,
suppose-
I, I already gave him a massive whelp on his forehead. Now there's probably one on the backside.
I suppose
like
the next thing is, where do we go from here?
Well, it's going to be impossible to catch her.
Well, she's followed us this far.
So
Do we try to, wait it out and interact with her again?
Maybe leave some food out for her.
I'm saying we get a net. We put a bowl of food in the center with a doll with like a life-size model of Silky.
I
and we
don't
wait.
think that's going to work.
It's
Did
worked
you
for
forget her
otherwise.
tail?
Listen, you in the net. How well versed is someone with a tail? I don't know. Do any of us have tails? I think we'll be able to subdue a tail. So I can get an iron net. I don't think she's cutting through an iron net.
hold on.
Where are we going to get an iron net out here?
Listen,
I've got a net
we
right
just
now.
came into quite a bit of sum from our previous endeavors, correct?
Yeah.
Why don't we put this into more capable hands and put up a reward for her capture? Safe capture.
I don't want other people getting injured, though,
You know,
because she's likely not going to back off if it was anybody other than Silky.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm with Aristella on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Capture is going to be very difficult as well.
Let's look at the wonderful list of druid spells I can swap out.
That made him. Well, listen, we're not going to catch her tonight. We're not going to probably catch her anytime soon. We just need to come back, I guess, at a later date with proper
She might
supply.
migrate by then. Because food will become scarce in an area.
You can see Silky like bite her finger as she's sitting there thinking. If Echo's alive, does that mean the rest of them are alive?
It means there's at least a possibility.
there's a good chance.
I give it a solid 90, 10.
Talk about inappropriate.
Hey, listen, the 90% is yes. You never know.
Yeah, like I said, capture is going to be a little bit more difficult.
If we can at least coax her and get her to follow us, at least she can stay out of trouble.
We also don't have the materials to keep up with her. She was one of the most agile out of all of us.
I'm not saying we catch her. I'm saying we convince her that we
Following
are
us
no
is a good
harm
idea.
and that following us is safe.
Well, you want to lead out like a trail of like treats and try and
Donkeys.
lure her into a cage? Can't break it out of a
Would
metal
you
cage.
like- Would you like to be put in a cage?
I mean, depends. Am I being? All I'm thinking is that currently we are dealing with, no offense, Silky, a wild animal. And until that wild animal is able to be either coerced and or captured, leaving it unrestrained leaves it to do more harm to itself and others than it would be if we were to try and capture it.
But you also have to consider it thinks like we do. there is a person in there. It's not just an animal.
No one ever said hunting and trapping was humane.
I say we just let her go for now.
All right, Silky has spoken.
Let's try and get some rest here, and we'll move out in the morning.
All right. And therefore, that is going to end your day 5 encounter.
So that
So,
means day 6.
well, now it's day 6.
Does the eggs hatch today, or is it tomorrow?
We got him on what day? I would say
We got them on day 1.
It will be tomorrow that
Early.
they hatch.
Okay.
All right, I suppose we need another roll.
Go for it, KP.
Go for it.
KP.
KP.
KP. Hey, that's not bad.
Ooh.
I mean, it's better than the 14.
Okay. So this is a pretty neutral day, given that you guys have come across a lot in the last couple of days.
I'll be right back.
On this day, you guys are just, go about your usual business. I'm assuming like usual people are in the carts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk and try and lighten the load of the cart because there is one donkey now.
Yeah, actually, we got to discuss that. So this is a heavy-duty cart. We only have one donkey.
We gotta help pull.
People are pulling.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Xavier.
Or
Rusty just went AFK.
Let's put it this way: Xavier can pull the whole cart with all of us in it, including the donkeys.
The donkey.
Donkeys.
If we
The
have-
corpses
thought there
too.
No, he's just
No,
saying he
those
has
are
enough
being
strength.
left behind. Those
I
are
know.
not going in the cart.
We could fill the whole cart, and Rusty can pull it.
Yeah. So as for the
But-
donkeys, rest in peace to
Everyone but bend over.
Wait,
or
no.
I can
no, Bendover's already dead.
Oh yeah, I got him mixed up.
God damn it,
I
Cody.
was gonna say
who's right?
I could swap as for the day I could swap out my cure light wounds for Summer Nature's Ally.
I don't know if that lasts long enough.
At least for an hour to give Xavier a break.
Yeah,
It was Plow that survived.
Plow that survived.
I know it's
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Eeyore, Pickle,
That's
and
your new
Plucker.
ones.
duration. Actually, never mind. It only lasts one round.
6 seconds? What the hell?
What's that?
Summer Nature's Ally.
That's
Casting
dumb.
time 1 round. Duration of 1 round per level.
Oh, that's dumb.
What?
All right.
Mhm.
Well, anyway.
Then no.
The only thing that is of note for today would probably be, instead of her usual books that she's reading, anybody that's inside the cart happens to notice that Silky ends up pulling out what appears to be like a very, very old, tattered book. This book has definitely seen some
Cranberry.
uses. There are creases in the spine. Some of the covers are starting to like peel off. This thing has seen some time.
Silky, would you mind if I tried something on your book there?
Oh, no, it's okay. I've had this book for a very, very long time, and, well, seeing Echo kind of just reminded me of it. So I'm just giving it another read.
I just wanted to try mending on it to see if it'll help it last a bit longer for you.
Oh, it's okay. I could do that. I could do that too. It's just a constant reminder of my sisters. Right. Moving on to what is this? Day 7?
Mm-hmm.
Day 7.
The great hatcheting begins.
Yes,
Yeah.
the great hatcheting begins.
All right. What do we get?
All right,
Hold on,
so
hold on.
What?
Rusty has to be here for the shenanigans.
I'm here.
He's back. Woo!
yay! All right, so the eggs within the cart now suddenly start to shake and crack. Everybody gathers around,
Yep.
and Ragnar picks up his egg, and Ake is holding hers.
What are you talking about? They're both my eggs. I paid for most of them.
Well, Ake picked
Wait,
out the other one.
Wait.
Yeah, she
I'm
picked it out.
Legally, it's considered a gift.
Six Flags and Cedar Fair are merging.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because they own it's called Valley Fair out here.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right, so Ragnar, your egg hatches first,
That's chicken.
and you get the egg cracks open. As the top falls off, a puff of purple smoke jumps out of the egg, startling you. You drop the rest of it as the shell just cracks on the ground. As the purple smoke whirls around in a big circle, it suddenly poofs out and it spells loser.
Lizard. Like,
I mean,
Oh,
I get
that's-
nothing. That's unfortunate.
That's interesting.
I love these eggs already.
All
All right, and Jacob, your egg also begins to crack. And as it opens up, or as it starts cracking, it starts growing in your hands.
What?
Uh-oh.
It grows to about the size of an ostrich egg. As the shell finally collapses in on itself, another whirl of smoke appears above what you are now holding, a skunk. The smoke puffs into another big loser. Wording as the skunk looks at you, sprays you, and then runs away.
8, you're walking.
12 feet behind us.
You don't think I know that?
You both
Your
picked the worst ones out of all of the 16.
Yeah, pick 8 as my lucky number, they say. It'll be fine, they say.
I just
I'll
have to
be
ask.
right back.
I just have to ask. What was 7?
What was 7?
Yeah.
7 was a ruby.
Okay.
The grand prize was 15.
Ah, I knew it. I was gonna grab 15 if I actually decided to do it.
You should have.
Whatever at this point. I didn't trust the weird traveling people. As a weird traveling person myself, I know what to look for.
All right, so day 8. Day 8.
It.
8 should roll on day 8.
Who got a skunk on the 8th egg?
8 should not have rolled on day 8.
Karma, bitch.
8 rolled on day 8 to seal our fate. Oh God, no.
Alrighty. For time's sake, we're gonna go ahead and just say that nothing all too impressive has happened today. But we're going to go ahead and carry that over to day 9, where there is going to be an encounter for this day.
Oh boy.
So everybody is on the world map, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Because we're gonna use this to show off what we're doing here. So, the day before you each enter the town of Corania, I need everybody to make me perception rolls.
Hey,
There it is.
everything's coming up, Alistair.
Lowest I rolled so far today, but still not bad.
Here's the thing. I'll take an average day of like mid to high teens and low 20s, then a really bad day of lows and highs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for Aristella. If KP's still there.
JP.
KP.exe has stopped working.
Seems like it. That's okay. Alistair is definitely going to see this happening. Alright, so as you all are entering or heading towards the town, like you can start seeing like buildings upon cresting over the hills. Alistair, you happen to suddenly catch a whiff of a rotting
That's not
corpse.
I immediately start looking around. First at 8, and then realize we cleaned that. And then look around. Is there a corpse visible?
Yes. You do eventually happen to spot the corpse of a deer. And surrounding the deer are little birds. Bright white birds.
Oh boy.
Knowledge nature?
PTSD intensifies.
Go ahead. So, for what you are able to tell, these birds have the similar body structure as ravens. However, their feathers promote a bright snow white color. Their beaks are typically stained red to compensate for their red eyes, and very, very sharp talons on their feet. You can see maybe like 4 or 5 of them, like just mawing at this corpse of the deer. But you are unfamiliar with what exactly they are.
Hey, does anyone know anything about white birds that look like ravens? Looking at Aristella. Who's not here now that I remember after that.
Shall we make a nature roll as well?
Of course, if you would like.
I'm not going over there, but that's weird.
Well, I already made my roll.
Nope. Not anybody can make it higher than Alistair's 21.
21, yeah. Well, they're eating a deer corpse. Yeah, I mean that kind of just looks like a whole lot of not my business.
Alistair, as you are asking the rest of the party about, albino ravens and such, you can see one of them like reach down, like grab a chunk of this deer's flesh, and just like start ripping it off of this corpse. When it has like a decent chunk of it in its beak, it like adjusts it a little bit, spreads its wings, and then starts flying away.
Oh, it's going somewhere. It's just gone.
Yeah, up over the treetops. You do notice that it is heading north.
Yeah, that seems like a whole lot of not my problem. But I'll make note. Pulls out his journal. Weird white birds.
Okay.
I don't know if there's supposed to be deeper meanings or whatever I just witnessed, but yeah.
Well, because now we are going to be entering the town of Corania.
Ooh.
Finally made it. After 10 very, very long days, a lot of encounters, you each enter this new town with new things to explore and more mysteries added on to your lists. So, with that, I think that was a lot to dump on everybody for today. And plus, I could start to feel my throat start to hurt.
Stupid birds.
So I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for today.
All right.
All right.
We're going to investigate the secrets that this town holds for the Nameless.
Oh, this should be fun. I'm buying a net.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching. And I, again, apologize for my horrible sickness. But I am probably going to be back tomorrow. Because we are supposed to be starting my first time ever playing Dead Space.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Fun.
I will say, whenever you do get to Dead Space 2, I want to say it's Dead Space 2 or 3, which whenever it's co-op, let me know, and I will help you out.
Well, the first one was the only one that got remastered, so we're probably just going to be sticking with that one.
Okay.
Haha, you suck.
Dude, fuck you.
But it just depends on how lucky I feel tomorrow. Then afterwards, I'm going to be posting my schedule for next week, because it's going to be jam-packed, full of streams. And I still got to figure out what I'm doing on my birthday.
Oh, when's that coming up?
Next Tuesday.
Ooh. We should stream Jetbox.
Ooh, Jackbox would be fun. We would have to get everybody in, though.
Was it Tuesday? I know I'm free.
That was Jackbox.
You never played Jackbox before?
before?
Oh, Cody, we gotta
playing Jackbox.
we gotta show you
baby!
Jackbox.
That's the
bruh.
thing. I've never played Jackbox either.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I've never even heard of it.
You uncultured swine!
Josh, we gotta. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to stream Jackbox now.
Is
All
it
right.
I'm sorry. I
streaming?
was literally the one person that was isolated in high school.
Oh no,
Alright, so
it's
I
okay.
played the fuck ton of this in college.
Oh my god. Wait.
I never went to college.
Okay, Matt, we're gonna need to talk about this because I only have
Yeah,
Jackbox 3, I think.
I don't. I think I also only have Jackbox 3, but also I will just buy a Jackbox.
Yeah, we'll talk about it though.
We'll talk about this, but I think it's the plan now because I also want to figure out how Because I don't think you can stream multiple perspectives of Jackbox.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll think about it, and we'll figure
work on
out
it.
the stream later on. So, thank you guys for watching. Next week, of course, we're going to be returning in Corania, and we're going to see what these mysterious birds are doing,
Birds.
and what Echo's purpose is. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.